Hi, welcome back to the Maker Show. Hey, today in today's episode, we're gonna build a metal melting furnace. It's gonna be most likely gas powered, and I'm gonna go step you through what I got. All right, so this is the metal. It's just basically a small garbage can. It was once galvanized. My friend used it for burning off gasoline and stuff, so it's well uncoated here. So basically that's going to be the outside of the furnace. We're going to pack refractory in there. So we're going to build a form that's going to be the center, and screw. So these are going to come in at an angle. Actually, they're going to be like this. They're going to be kind of like that. Now you're going to cut off right here to kind of form in with the form of it. This is going to have a blower on the back here, some kind of squirrel cage fan, and then I'm going to put some gas into it with some fitting. Going off Dave Gingery's design in his build a scrap book. It's real simple. You basically get a bag of fire clay and some bags of sharp silica sand, and you mix together 1 part fire clay and 2 parts sand, and you mix it up really good and you wet it down just right. We'll go over that, how to wet it down when we do that, but cheap and easy. And so we're going to put about 6 inches of come about 6 inches up with just the refractory material, which is the fire clay and the sand mixed together. And then we'll basically have about 2 inches above that, we'll have the bottom sprue here of this be there, and that'll kind of wrap around the crucible on the inside. It will be built up with the form. Then we'll put the form after the 6 inches are in. We'll put the form in, and then pack it all around, all the way up to the top, and then we'll and this is the lid. So we're basically gonna probably basically build a wire lattice over this. We'll have to build a hole in the middle, and then we'll turn it over, and that will sit up on the, this will extend below, it will sit on the refractory, so that'll be a good sized lid. So it should be a pretty nice furnace. I'm pretty excited putting it together. This is my 3rd furnace I've actually built, so trying to get it down to a science here. So, well, I wasn't able to make any video of the process of putting the furnace together. I was able to take pictures of the process, so I'm going to go ahead and narrate over those pictures now. So these are the sprue pipes I used. I just cut a hole in the side of the furnace, went home and installed them. This is, I actually cut them. I cut them at about 2 inches from the side of the furnace. This is the form that I built. You can see it's made out of some stiff sheet metal. And that cap. There's a better picture of it. That's also the gas there. I figured out how to do the gas. So I put the form in. This is after having the 6 inches on the bottom. So then I put it in, and I put the rods around. Used those also to compact the sand. Took a lot of sand. It took a 50-pound bag of, most of a 50-pound bag of fire clay and like 2 bags of sand. This is what it turned out like after I removed the form. It looks pretty good. So just another picture of the furnace here. And then this is the lid. I ended up putting the spider web of wire through the lid. I'm going to put it so the metal is down on the furnace because I think it'll fall out if I turned it over. But this is after it had its first firing. I just did that with some simple wood I had around the shop. There's another picture of the same thing. So firing went pretty good. You can see it's kind of vitrified on the outside. Furnace top looks really good. And sorry about the video being a little choppy. The thing I wanted to go over to was how to wet the material when you're packing it in. Now the formula is 1 part fire clay and 2 parts sharp silica sand. I think they suggest like a 70 grit silica sand. And you want to go ahead and do that in small batches and then mix the sand and clay together really good before you put water on it. And they say to use like a watering can that's got like a diffuser, like for watering your flowers or your house plants, something like that. And try not to make too many puddles that separate out the materials. And then you're going to go ahead and knead it together, and it's going to be really stiff. It's going to be basically just so you can grab a handful and like squeeze it into a hard ball. So it's not a lot of water. You'll want to use a lot of water. If a lot of water gets trapped in the furnace lining, it will basically make steam and blow your side of your furnace out. So it's not always a good thing. If you get it too wet and you made the mistake, just let it dry really well before you fire it, like a week or 2 weeks, no matter how wet it was. But you want all the moisture to come out or it to cure naturally before you fire it, so that it doesn't create steam and ruin your furnace. So that's it. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I hope to be making some more videos and getting them out soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.